them take. No more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. Colors don't run. These colors don't run. Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come from my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey, politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place. These colors don't run. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't
Hey everyone, good to see each and every one of you. I'm sorry, you can't expect a toddler to be on time twice in a row. I kind of took a nap and I kind of over-napped, but I made it. I went but about a minute or two late, like normal. I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes. Oh, let me see. Tracy, hey, good to see ya. Welcome, Darlene. Good to see you. Baby brother, you better be good tonight. Good to see you. Love ya. Gator girl, how are you doing? Good to see you. And love you. Let me see. Bitback, good to see you. Love you. Priscilla. My redneck sister is here. Chris, you better straighten up or she'll set you straight. Hey, Priscilla. Good to see ya. Love ya. She's already calling you a brat, Chris. Cindy, good to see you. Love you. Susan, good to see you. Love you on Rumble. You and BitBite. So, I hope y'all had a great day today. Everything went good. I hope your weather was good. It was good here. You can't be good. I'm about to believe that. I mean, I was the baby for a while, and I was nothing like you. I was a good baby. Till you came into the family and everybody kicked me to the curb because you're younger than me. And you become the baby, and I become the toddler. So, for the new ones, that's our history. I was the baby for the longest time, and then Chris showed up and kicked me to the curb. So, I had to upgrade to be the toddler. Alrighty. Oh, Chris, keep on telling stories. You know what? No, I'm going to be nice. See, toddlers can be nice sometimes. All right, let's get started. Let me see. I have a baby Trump for everyone that likes them. I got that. And then I got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know how I roll. I have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But here, it's been a while. I know Darlene misses them, and I miss them. But here's Scotty. I heard that. So this is what it means down this way.
You know, I heard ain't just a sentence. That's a broadcast. Because the second somebody says, I heard, within 2 hours the whole town knows about it already. The crazy part is, nobody heard it from the source. It's always, I heard it from somebody that knows somebody. So basically, you don't know nothing. You're just delivering. And I heard people always say it like they're being responsible. I ain't saying it's true. I'm just telling you what I heard. What are you telling me then? That's like handing somebody a lit match and saying, be careful. And the I heard people always act like they're neutral. They'll hit you with it and say, but I don't get in folks' business. Sir, you just delivered the business to my doorstep. And they always end it with, don't say I told you. Don't say you told me. You said it with your whole chest at the gas pump. Then it morphs as it travels. It starts out as they had an argument. It turns into they ain't speaking. And it ends up they done split up and somebody got put out. Now you got a whole season of TV off of one sentence. I heard it's like Southern Wi-Fi. It don't even need evidence. It just needs a mouth and free time. What?
Yeah, that's the way it is in my little town. I heard spreads faster than the truth does. Did y'all know? Oh, I got to say this because it's funny. Y'all that know me know me. Me and Scott, we got a little gas station down the road from me, and I went to go get some gas so I wouldn't have to stop in the morning because I'm going to kind of be busy in the morning. So I told Sky, I said, I forgot to get gas. I said, let's run down to the store real fast. So me and Sky went down to the store, and I always make her, stay with me because they don't have like one of them cards on the gas pump because we're talking about a country store. So we have to go in to pay. And I made her go in with me and everything. And the guy behind the register was trying, he knows us. He's grew up around here. So he knows us. He's trying to, small talk with Sky, trying to get Sky to talk to him. And Sky looked at him and said, I don't talk to people I don't know. And I was like, Sky, don't be rude. And then he says, I heard you got married. And I said, what? When did that happen? And they said, well, it was before you went to the hospital. You got married. I said, I said, well, I like to know where my husband is because we got to talk about some things. But me and Sky set him straight. She says, no, my mama's not married. No. And don't you even think about it. So, them I heards can get you in trouble. Hey, Mel, good to see ya. Alrighty. Now, let's hear a little bit of Gutfield. He lays it out here. So, here we go.
You must remember this.
6 years ago, neo-Nazis marched out of a field in Charlottesville, Virginia, literally carrying torches and neo-Nazi flags. And what'd you hear? They're very fine people on both sides. President Trump had said, what do you think? He said, they're very fine people on both sides. He said there were, quote, very fine people on both sides. Donald Trump said, and I quote, there are very fine people on both sides. My God. That's what he said.
That's what he said. The very fine people hoax. It's what that feeble old fart ran on. Now it turns out that hoax was based on an even bigger hoax. Enter the Southern Poverty Law Center, the self-appointed hall monitor of hate. The group that's made bank pushing the myth that the Klan is hiding behind every Cracker Barrel, when the real racists in hiding were them. The DOJ revealed that the SPLC has been indicted by a grand jury for using millions in donor funds that went to hate groups like the KKK and neo-Nazis. Roll it.
As the indictment lays out, after SPLC paid members of these extremist groups, it created work product that reported on these activities that the members participated in or contributed to. And to that end, it was doing the exact opposite of what it's told its donors it was doing. Not dismantling extremism, but funding it.
I would say you can't make this stuff up, but that's exactly what these hate mongers were doing, funding the very extremist groups it claimed to fight. That's right, the arsonist may have been running the fire department. It's like donating to save the whales and finding out that the money was going to feed the View. See, the SPLC had a problem. People just weren't being racist enough to keep them in business, no matter how many times Jesse calls Charles Payne Al Roker. After all, your fundraising, your relevance, and media hits depend on the existence of widespread hate, but what happens when there isn't any? Time to hire an intern who knows how to tie a noose. You add Turning Point USA to your hate map, or the Family Research Council, or a group that opposes illegal immigration. Hate morphs into ideas that liberals hate, especially since it's the only tool they have to ruin people by calling them bigots. In the media, they ate it up for years. Every hate map was treated like gospel. If they said your neighbor's bowling league was a hate group, boom, front page, no questions asked. Meanwhile, the actual number of active hate groups in America has been about as robust as Blockbuster Video. But that didn't stop the fear machine, because fear keeps the lights on, fear keeps us divided as a people, and fear gets people elected. And that's how you get this.
From white supremacy is the most lethal threat to the homeland today. Not ISIS, not Al-Qaeda, white supremacists. No matter what the white supremacists and the extremists say, as the most dangerous terrorist threat to our homeland is white supremacy. To be the most lethal terrorist threat to the homeland today, white supremacy.
So we knew this was hate-filled, and now we know the SPLC helped to fund it with the Unite the Right rally, which gave us the Fine People hoax, where Trump was accused of equating Nazis with peaceful protesters. So to repeat, the entire narrative of Biden's candidacy was based on a hoax created by a left-wing group, then protected by the media, who did no investigation into who these haters were. The media is oddly incurious, in addition to corrupt and stupid. We never found out who those people with the torches were, did we? Yet the same mob was able to track down Jan's 6 grannies, which is why it's not just about the SPLC. It's about politicians who embrace them, the corporations that donated to them. Hell, Apple gave them $1 million. So did George Clooney. And then there's the media outlets who needed to make the lies true. so they can say it's racist to deport people in the country illegally.
Preach
so that
it,
everyone in the
Bill.
next Star Trek is trans. And that hiring based on merit is as out of date as the canned beans I donate to food
Hey,
drives.
girl, welcome back. Love you.
Of course, these allegations will have to be proven in court, but the plot is exposed. Fact is, America is one of the least racist societies in human history. And that's bad for business if your business is racism.
So, like I said, gut feel hits the truth every now and then. So when he hits it, I try to show it. Now, that don't mean I like everything he says. Just some. Because he can be a handful, I'll tell you. I have to pick and choose what I show of him. Okay, let's see. What's next? Here we go. You know, we should have learned our lesson when Biden cheated his way into office. But we're just sitting back. It's like we're watching reruns. Here's a little clip on West Virginia. Maybe it will get stopped. What I was talking about yesterday, I found where I heard it. So here we go. I'm not in love with him. I said he's sometimes he nails it, and other times I can't watch him. So it's a hit and a miss with him.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Laura Ingraham. This is the Ingraham Angle from Washington tonight. As always, thanks for spending some time with us. The Virginia lesson, that's the focus of tonight's angle. All right, Dems won the Virginia special election last night on redistricting, but they just lost a legal battle. In an order that was just issued, a circuit court judge in Tazewell held that the referendum was unconstitutional. The judge entered an injunction blocking certification of the election and denied a motion to stay pending appeal. Now, the state attorney general, Jay Jones, announced he will, of course, appeal this immediately. No surprise there. And this is ultimately going to be fast-tracked to the Commonwealth Supreme Court. It's hard to game this stuff, but I think it's probably less than 50-50 that the Democrats lose this. But the redistricting ballot initiative was worded in a confusing fashion. And it does have the effect, no doubt, of disenfranchising approximately 40 to 45% of Virginians who will now have zero representation or paltry representation for their views and their values.
I know you campaigned for governor as a moderate seeking to represent all Virginians, but what do you say to constituents who feel this ballot measure was partisan and only serves the interests of the Democratic Party?
There are many other opportunities for them to look at my body of work as governor, the work that I am doing as governor, and see in that work that I am working for them.
Oh, working for the people. She said stuff like,
She was a
farming.
demon.
She's focusing
She's a
on the
demon.
farmers and affordable housing, stuff like that. Nice non-answer, Governor. She is an insufferable woman. Now, look, you got to hand it, though, to the Democrats. They may not have a positive agenda to run on, but they don't care. For them, it's all about winning, and they mean business. On this, they went all in with their heavy hitters like Obama, huge money, and they ultimately beat Republicans by having better messaging and a better ground game. And they're not stopping there. As Senate Republicans agonizing, they hem, they haw over nuking the filibuster, well, Democrats are already planning to do it if they get back into power.
We are in an era of maximum warfare. We're going to keep the pressure on Republicans in every single state in the union to ensure at the end of the day that there is a fair national map.
All right, you heard him. Maximum warfare. Now, what do people think he means there? Holding polite debates? Well, Jeffries might be odious, but he is telling us what they intend to do. And it's to reverse every aspect of the MAGA agenda by any means necessary. Again, Maximum warfare. Listen to what they say. And, oh, by the way, they say Trump is dividing the country. Of course, the Democrats argue, and using fourth grade logic, that Texas started it with its own midterm redistricting. And yes, it is true, Texas was aggressive with the timing. But at least it followed the state law by calling on the state legislature to vote on this, and then it was signed into law by the governor. It's permissible as well under Supreme Court precedent. But by contrast, the Virginia measure leapfrogged its own bipartisan commission. That was a body established to prevent this type of partisan gerrymandering. But Scamberger and others, look, they're going to defend it by arguing that since this was described as temporary in the ballot measure itself, it's legit. Well, again, this is something that the Virginia Supreme Court is going to have to decide. But again, Republicans cannot bank on a favorable court ruling here. They need to learn some hard lessons, and they need to learn them fast.
Jeffries.
Yeah, I thought we'd learned our lesson when we ended up with Biden, but we gotta do better, y'all. This is for our kids, our grandkids, us. We just got to do better. We got to pay attention and we got to speak up because we can't fall asleep again like we did when we ended up with Sleepy Joe. We can't. I don't know we could survive 4 years with a Democrat. But we're not going to let it happen. And let me see. And then we got this. This is a little sad. Before I do Trump, I wanted to play it. Another life stolen. And I hope the Democrats and the fake Republicans sleep very well. I hope they've seen this and it's plastered everywhere.
The parents of Sheridan Gorman speaking out in a really emotional interview. The Loyola University student was fatally shot in a park in Chicago last month, allegedly at the hands of an illegal alien. Her mom and dad described finding out about their daughter's tragic death while also saying it never should have happened in the first place.
No one should have to deal with the police coming to your door at 6 a.m., falling to your knees when you hear the news that no parent should ever hear.
There's nothing that prepares you for going to the medical examiner's office and filling out the paperwork. Your hand is trembling.
4 minutes.
And then you have to go identify your daughter's body. And they ask you if you're ready, and nothing makes you ready for that.
We heard that. They say it was a senseless tragedy. It wasn't. It was a murder. It was a preventable murder.
Hard to listen to that. For more on this, we're joined now by DHS Secretary Mark Wayne Mullen. Mr. Secretary, good to see you this morning.
Thanks, Bill.
So let's dive into this case a little bit more, talk about the suspect here, an illegal alien from Guatemala. His name is Jose Medina. These are the charges he's facing right now. First-degree murder, first-degree attempted murder, 3 counts of aggravated assault. Appeared to just be a random shooting where he targeted Sheridan Gorman for no apparent reason. But this is his DHS history. Caught and released at the border by the Biden administration in May of 2023. And then this is the part that makes you want to bang your head against the wall. Just a month later, he was arrested in Chicago for shoplifting, but was released with no cooperation with ICE, no notification to ICE. Her parents spoke out about that. They say there has to be some cooperation. Take a listen.
Tell me about the policies that you think made this happen.
Honestly, we're really still trying to explore that.
Clearly, there needs to be some cooperation between state and local government and federal officials. When someone commits a crime and they've been here illegally, there needs to be cooperation. He was arrested for, yes, a nonviolent crime, but he also was here illegally. In our mind, he should have been handed over to the feds at that point.
Mr. Secretary, the sanctuary jurisdiction didn't want to cooperate with you guys, and now a young woman is dead.
Sad. Another one. Seems like we get 1 or 2 a day now. I hope they really, really sleep well. Ever cock-added one of them. Oh, Mel, I'm sorry. It happened to your friend. That's another nightmare I get. Someone, a police officer knocking on the door when Sky gets, where she can drive. Come knocking on the door saying, Miss, I'm not saying my last name. No, I couldn't imagine it. What the parents feel like. 2 minutes, pass it back. Okay, I got one that is 1.5 minutes, so that will work out fine. Here's the headlines that I didn't catch, or I may have catched and covered. So, hey, SL20, good to see ya. Love ya. So, here we go with it.
Good evening, I'm Bill Malugin, and this is your Fox News report. President Trump issues a shoot and kill order on any Iranian boats placing mines in the Strait of Hormuz, claiming the U.S. has, quote, total control over the route. But Iran vowing to keep it closed as long as the U.S. blockade of Iranian ports continues. U.S. forces in the Indian Ocean seizing a tanker carrying Iranian oil. And Iran's exiled crown prince splashed with a red liquid in Berlin. At least one person is dead and as many as 5 others injured after a shooting at a Louisiana mall. Baton Rouge police say 2 groups opened fire at each other in the food court. Some victims were caught in the crossfire. Police have 5 suspects in custody tonight. The Trump administration reclassifying medical marijuana as less dangerous. Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche signing the order today, which could expand research into the drug's use. The order does not legalize marijuana at the federal level, but instead loosens regulations. Nearly half of American children are breathing unhealthy air. The American Lung Association's air quality report finds that Bakersfield, California is the most polluted city. The organization pushing for tighter environmental regulations. And a Florida couple finds their baby's biological parents after an IVF mix-up. The couple is now suing the Fertility Center of Orlando after learning their baby girl is not genetically related to them. The couple is keeping the other parents' identities private for now. In New York, I'm Bill Malugin. Have a great night.
Oh, that's sad. How could that get messed up like that? That's sad. 3, 2, 1. Thank you very much, each and every one of you. Okay, now for our soldiers that gave the ultimate sacrifice for our freedoms.
And memories, photographs and the rosary. She hangs her head as the choir sings, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries, and she cries. 'Cause her family was waiting at home and was praying for him to survive. That folded flag that she now owns, she holds it close tonight. Shots ring out, another angel cries. Open up the gates when he arrives. As he fell to the ground, there was no fear in his eyes. They'll bury him before they bury his bride. Yeah, this is for my people that are.
Rest in peace. Thank you for your service. All of our military, thank you for your service. Freedom isn't free. Okay. Y'all know I ignore the thank yous, but you're welcome. Y'all just won't learn. Okay. Now, like I said, I keep looking every day at the White House website, and they still haven't updated the live stolen list. So I still got the same one. I'm waiting for it to officially update before I change it. But here's the one that we've been using. Live stolen by the illegal. For the ones in the back that likes to twist my words, the illegal immigrants that crossed the border, snuck across the border, broke in the border, had stolen.
Tell me, what does it look like in heaven? Is it peaceful? Is it free like they say? Does the sun shine bright forever? Have your fears and your pain gone away? Yeah, 'cause here on earth it feels like everything good is missing since you left. And here on earth everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels an emptiness. Oh, I hope you'll dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky, and I hope you're singing in the angels' choir, and I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice up in heaven since you've arrived. Since you've arrived.
Rest in peace, angels. I pray God wraps his arms around each and every one that knew you. Comforts them. Okay, before we get to the trivia on 2 Kings, because we did 1 Kings yesterday, I'm going to show, it's like 6 minutes to give everybody time to get their snacks and drinks. But this is I'm going to show Baby Trump. It's about 3.5 minutes, and then a couple of clips that's together will be about 3 minutes. So here we go. This one is the media will never learn. Trump cutting one down again.
Sir, would you use a nuclear weapon against Iran? You posted on Truth Social a few weeks ago.
We don't need it. Why do I need it? Why would a stupid question like that be asked? Why would I use a nuclear weapon when we've totally, in a very conventional way, decimated them without it? No, I wouldn't use it. A nuclear weapon should never be allowed to be used by anybody.
So since Petey hasn't been able to blow up any bridges or buildings or anything, he's done this. He's I think Trump's rubbing off with him a little bit.
All right, a major shakeup. Meanwhile, at the Pentagon, Chief National Security Correspondent Jennifer Griffin has more on what we are learning. Jennifer?
Sandra, the palace intrigue at the Pentagon continues. Secretary Pete Hegseth fired Navy Secretary John Phelan, a close Trump ally, without explanation. Shortly after 5:30 p.m. Wednesday, a cryptic statement from the Pentagon press secretary, Sean Parnell, read, Secretary of the Navy John C. Phelan is departing the administration effective immediately. The sudden departure came a day after Phelan met with senators on Capitol Hill about the Navy's budget request and spoke at the prestigious Sea, Air, Space Symposium to address the Navy's major investments in new ships, including the Trump-class battleship, what Phelan called the Golden Fleet. He butted heads with Secretary Hegseth from the get-go, especially about how to revive the Navy's flailing shipbuilding. But in December at Mar-a-Lago, President Trump praised Phelan, one of his largest fundraisers during the 2024 campaign.
John Phelan is one of the most successful businessmen in the country. He's taken probably the largest salary cut in history, but he wanted to do it. He wants to rebuild our Navy, and you needed that kind of a brain to do it properly.
The firing comes on the heels of Secretary Hegseth firing the Army Chief General Randy George without explanation in the midst of the Iran conflict, raising eyebrows on Capitol Hill. Hegseth has fired nearly 34 military officers, including 4-star generals and admirals, since arriving at the Pentagon 15 months ago, and has been feuding with Army Secretary Dan Driscoll, a close friend and ally of Vice President J.D. Vance. The new acting head of the Navy is a Hegseth loyalist. Under Secretary Hung Cao, a 25-year Navy combat veteran who ran unsuccessful campaigns for the U.S. Senate and House in Virginia. He is a former Navy captain captain and explosive ordnance disposal diver and attended the Naval Academy. Hegseth and Phelan reportedly butted heads when Phelan refused to ignore a recent federal judge's ruling that said punishing Senator Mark Kelly for making a video in which he reminded military officers of their constitutional duty to not follow illegal orders would violate his First Amendment rights. Hegseth wanted Kelly, a retired Navy captain and former astronaut, brought back onto active duty and stripped of his rank. Sandra.
All right, Jennifer Griffin with that update out of the Pentagon for us, out of Washington, I should say. Jennifer, thank you very much. John?
Okay. Now, let's do Baby Trump and then I'll pull up trivia. So y'all got like 3 minutes to finish grabbing your snacks.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to the channel.
Hey, man, what's wrong with your voice today? You sound a little horsey.
Don't call me a horsey, Joe, okay? I'm not a horsey. That's just dumb. You're dumb. But I am hoarse because I have been screaming at Iranians all day.
Well, what have you been doing that for, man?
Because, Joe, it's the only thing they understand, okay? If you say, hello, how are you? They say they will blow stuff up, which is not good. Everybody says so. So I go a different route when dealing with them. I'm going to blow stuff up, okay? You're being ridiculous. Why won't you just be good boys and make a deal already?
We have nothing left for you to blow up. Our country looks like a Walmart bathroom. You have been a huge jerk.
Oh, calm down, you little wacko. We haven't blown everything up yet. Try looking out your window.
Why would I do this?
Oh, you'll find out soon enough.
You know, these negotiations are taking longer than you said they would, man. You should ship them a whole buttload of cash. That worked out great for me and Barack.
I'm not going to ship anyone a buttload of cash, you lunatic. You and the very low IQ Barack Hussein bin Laden made the United States look like a bunch of stupid people.
Ah, come on, man. So what else has been going on?
Well, Joe, your very deranged party continues to fall apart.
Huh? What do you mean, man?
Well, Joe, the very pathetic and horrible Eric Swalwell just resigned from Congress like a dog and gave up on trying to be governor of California because he was doing his best Bill Clinton impression and got caught very stupidly.
Hey, don't look at me, Trumpy. I never taught him that.
Who even is this Elmo guy anyhow?
It's not Elmo, you lunatic. It's Eric, okay? He was one of your party's rising stars who now is unemployed.
I'm not just unemployed. I got kicked out of my sugar daddy's mansion, so now I'm homeless too. Now I'm really getting to see how my Democratic voters live.
Well, Eric, nobody told you to play pinch and tickle with all those people, okay? I don't know how you got anybody to ever vote for you again after you very dumbly got caught playing Bang Bang with Fang Fang.
Well, I just thought that being a Democrat meant I got to do whatever I wanted and nobody would care.
Eric, you can't mess with your staff and have nobody talk about it, okay?
Okay, that part he got from me.
Oh, come on, Donald. Everybody knows you have done some questionable things, too. And those questions are questionable, and they may even have answers that unburden the questioner, okay?
Kamala, even if anybody understood what the hell you were talking about, it's a hoax. There is no proof I ever did anything, okay? And even if I did, it was back when I was a Democrat. So when I was a Democrat, maybe I did Democrat things, but now I'm a great Republican. I'm not a radical lunatic Democrat.
Hey, man, sometimes I sniff people, you know?
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you for sharing that, Joe.
You always smell like peppermint and Diet Pepsi, man.
You really need to stop sniffing me, Joe.
Oh, come on, man. I'll let you sniff me.
Unbelievable.
Tracy. Bang, bang. Oh. Like I said, these babies, especially Biden, he's so dang cute. I can't help not. I want to be angry at him. I'm glad they didn't have these when he was in office. Every time I would see him, I would laugh. Probably. instead of be angry. All right, let's get ready. Oh, y'all are welcome. I needed it too. So here we go. Let me share the screen. This is 2 Kings. And then tomorrow will be 1st and 2nd Chronicles video. Because we're just going to do as many as we can of these, since we did 1st Kings last night with the video. So here we go.
Welcome to the Bible Quiz. Get ready to test your knowledge with 25 thought-provoking questions exploring the triumphs, failures, miracles, and lessons from one of the most dynamic books in the Old Testament. From prophets like Elijah and Elisha to kings who shaped Israel's history, this quiz will challenge and inspire you. Before we begin, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to support our mission of spreading the Word of God. Share your thoughts, scores, and suggestions in the comments. We love hearing from you. Are you ready to explore the rise and fall of kings and uncover timeless truths? Let's get started.
Let's go.
Question 1. What did Elijah cure Naaman of when he dipped himself in the Jordan River 7 times? A. Fever. B. Leprosy. C. Paralysis. D. Blindness. You get 10 seconds.
Hey, Bit-Bop, welcome.
Hello.
Let's see. Let's see who remembers all these. Ooh, looky there. Looky there, looky there. Wow.
I'm cheating.
Well. We got Christopher coming in hot with a B. Gator Girl with a B. Tracy with a B. Party Bonza with a B. Darlene with a B. Melanie with a B. And Cindy says, okay, B. And me with a B.
Sure, Jay Keeps. I Susan with a B, SL20 with a B, and I took a B too, but I looked over other people's papers, so let's go.
It's okay.
Jay Keeps signing off because of weather.
Oh. Praying for your safety, Jay Keeps. Be safe. Love you. Oh, Tracy, I don't see how you do it.
That's B. Leprosy. In 2 Kings chapter 5, verses 1 to 14, the prophet Elisha instructed Naaman, a commander of the Syrian army, to wash himself 7 times in the Jordan River to be cured of leprosy. Although Naaman initially resisted, his obedience to the prophet's instructions led to his miraculous healing. This story highlights the power of faith, humility, and following God's guidance, even when it challenges our expectations. Question 2. Who was the king of Babylon who invaded Jerusalem and took over? A. Cyrus. B. Darius. C. Xerxes. D. Nebuchadnezzar. You get 10 seconds.
Okay, Gator Girl coming in hot with a D. D. Party Bonza with a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. Christopher with a D.
I knew this
Cindy. Okay, D. I love you, Cindy. Melanie with a D.
All right. SL20 with a D. Susan with a D. And I have a D. So straight
Gator Girl
D's.
said, I read it again today, so I'm pretty confident. I'll listen to it again. I'm confident. I cheat. I listen. Woo!
That's D, Nebuchadnezzar. King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon invaded Jerusalem, leading to its destruction and the exile of the Israelites. He captured King Jehoiachin and looted the temple, marking the start of the Babylonian captivity. This event fulfilled prophetic warnings about the consequences of Israel's disobedience to God, emphasizing the importance of faithfulness and repentance. 2 Kings chapter 24, verses 10 to 17. Question 3. What caused the Arameans surrounding Jerusalem to abandon their camp and run for their lives? A. A loud thunderstorm. B. A sudden earthquake. C. A blazing fire in their camp. D. The sound of an approaching army. You get 10 seconds.
There's only one there that would scare me. And Gator Girl answered it. I would run like far. I would run like the wind, which they'd probably catch me with one of them little round things that would hit me.
What little round thing?
Like you put in
Oh, okay.
what you shoot at.
Right,
One
got
of
it.
them would hit me. Gator Girl with a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. Christopher with a D. Party Bonza with a D. Melanie with a D. And Cindy coming in hot with a D. D.
Yeah. Susan with a D. SL20 with a D. And I have a D. We're always the same straight letter over here. Straight D's.
Cindy sounds so confident there.
Oh. She's like me occasionally. This one I kind of cheated. Like in other people's papers.
Cindy. It's okay. Here we go.
That's D, the sound of an approaching army. In 2 Kings chapter 7, verses 6 to 7, God caused the Arameans to hear the sound of a powerful army with chariots and horses, leading them to believe they were under attack by allied forces. Terrified, they fled, abandoning their camp and provisions. This miraculous deliverance fulfilled the prophecy of Elisha and demonstrated God's power to save his people in unexpected ways. Question 4. What did God, through Elisha, miraculously refill for a widow to help her pay her debts? A. Oil. B. Flour. C. Water. D. Honey. You get 10 seconds.
I'm pretty sure this is A. I said that, so I'm going with that.
Look at you wiggle.
Yeah, well, this old brain every once in a while kicks an answer out.
Okay, we got Get a Girl coming in hot with an A, Darlene with an A, Christopher with an A, Tracy with an A, Cindy with an A, Melanie with an A, and Party Bonza coming in at the end with an A. Is mine slow?
Oh, is Mel a bit
No.
behind?
She
Mel,
thinks she is, but I don't think she is.
make sure, Mel, that the live on the screen is red. If it's white, you're gonna have to touch. If you touch on the live, it'll turn red. It should catch up. Which sounds
Cindy.
nice, Cindy. Cindy's in one of those
You're
moods.
right tonight.
Man, SL20 with an A, Susan with an A, and I have an A. And to answer your question from earlier, Gator, yes, allergies are really kicking me. I can't talk. So,
Yep, same here. We all got allergy problems.
well, it's called chemtrails, but let's not go there.
True. Yep. True.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
here we
straight
go.
A's.
Let's see if we got it. Sorry if y'all hear me sniffling. Let me know if you hear it too much, and I'll figure something
That's
out.
A, oil. In 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 1 to 7, a prophet's widow sought Elisha's help to avoid her sons being enslaved for debt. God, through Elisha, miraculously multiplied the oil in her jars until no more containers were available. She sold the oil to pay her debts and support her family, highlighting God's abundant provision and care for those who trust him in desperate times. Question 5. What happened to a man who was thrown into a tomb with Elisha's bones? A. He turned to dust. B.
Hear the way
He
said
vanished
A.
instantly. C. He came back to life. D. He remained unconscious. You get 10 seconds.
Oh, I don't know this one. I do not know this.
Body down, ain't no grave. Let's see.
Okay.
Get
Thanks
a
for the hint.
girl. Get a girl coming in hot with a C. Christopher with a C. Tracy with a C. Darlene with a C. Cindy with a C. Thank you, Gator Girl. Party Bonza with a C. Coming in hot.
All right. Susan with a C. SL20 with a C. And I have a C also. I have a C, I think. I got a hint.
You
So
think?
I think, yeah. It's on the screen.
Okay, here we go. I'm cheating off of Gator. It's all good. We're learning. We can cheat off each other. That's what family does. Or this family, anyway. We're cheating to learn, so it's okay that way.
That's C. He came back to life. 2 Kings chapter 13, verses 20 to 21. A group of men were burying a body when they saw Moabite raiders approaching. In haste, they threw the body into Elisha's tomb. Upon touching Elisha's bones, the man miraculously came back to life and stood up. This event demonstrated the lingering power of God working through his prophet,
Tracy,
even
praying
after
for you.
Elisha's death.
Love you.
Cherished friend, hit subscribe and stay tuned for more great and engaging content in the future. Question 6. What did King Ahaz see in Assyria, sketch, and then have a priest build in Jerusalem? A. A tall tower. B. A pagan altar. C. A golden calf. D. A royal throne. You get 10 seconds.
Bibba, I know you know this one.
Oh my goodness.
I know you do, because you always say, what do they always make or do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But not that type.
I know, but still. Okay. Uh-oh, I might be wrong. No gator girl come in last. Okay. Christopher with a C. Party Bonza with a C. Melanie with a C. Cindy with a C. Gator girl coming in hot with a B. Tracy coming in hot with a B. Darlene with a B. I'm going with a B. Cindy says, don't fail me now, Gator. She waited to give her answer, see what y'all would say. She tricked y'all.
Okay. All right. Uh-oh. Susan. I'm sorry for the delay. We had some following here and I misled. My first answer was a mislead. So we're straight B's over here on Rumble.
Okay. Party Bonza changed his to a B.
Yeah, they know what a golden calf looks like. They don't need a sketch.
Yep. So here we go. Sydney says she can't cheat fairly.
That's B. A pagan altar. King Ahaz saw a pagan altar in Damascus while visiting the king of Assyria. 2 Kings chapter 16, verses 10 to 16. Impressed by its design, he sketched it and ordered Uriah the priest to replicate it in Jerusalem, replacing the original altar in the temple. This act showed Ahaz's unfaithfulness to God and his willingness to adopt foreign worship practices, leading Israel further into idolatry. Question 7. Which king of Judah abolished much of the idol worship near Jerusalem after Israel's destruction? A. Josiah. B. Manasseh. C. Hezekiah. D. Jehoshaphat. You get 10 seconds.
Let's see. Let me see. Ooh. Watch Christopher remove his answer. Come back with me. I Okay, here we go. Let me see if everybody's seeing. I'll just say one time. Yeah, we busted him, Cindy. Oh, everybody with a C on YouTube.
Everybody with a C on Rumble as well.
Kitty Girl's a smart kid in class.
Oh my! No, you did. You just erased your answer.
Huh?
First, you just erased your answer. It's fine,
Yeah, that's all right.
as long as you don't use
We're
ink.
learning. Yep. Yeah, Tracy, that's why in school we always tried to get the desk beside the smart kid so we can peek over. That's how I sailed through. Woo! Boom, chakalaka.
That's C, Hezekiah. In 2 Kings chapter 18, verses 1 to 6, King Hezekiah led significant religious reforms in Judah after Israel's destruction by Assyria. He removed high places, broke sacred pillars, and destroyed the bronze serpent made by Moses that had become an object of worship. Hezekiah's faithfulness to God set him apart as a righteous king. Question 8. What showed up and took Elijah into heaven? A cloud. B, a whirlwind. C, a pillar of light.
Yay.
D, a chariot of fire. You get 10 seconds.
That's what's going to happen to me. Yeah, Mel. Oh, yeah. Oh, Gator Girl. Yeah.
I have a problem with this question.
What's your problem?
I'm taking D, but I thought it was a whirlwind within a chariot of fire. I thought it was a combination, right? So when I first saw whirlwind, I went, "Oh yeah, okay." And then the chariot of fire, and then I'm sitting here banging my head on the table, but I went with D. I guess we'll see in the verse. Let's see how it's described. Go ahead. I'm sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was. You made me think. I may be wrong. I was thinking D, but it could be B too. It made me think. I just remember a chariot of fire, and I said, "That's the way I'm gonna go."
Then you go with that. Stick with that.
Alrighty, let's see. Party Bonza with an A. Gator Girl with a D coming in hot. Cindy with a A, B, C, D.
Even though D is capital.
Yeah. So we're going to pick D for you, Cindy, since you capitalized it. Tracy with a D. Darlene with a D. Melanie with a D. Christopher with a D. Gator Girl said that's what she heard you banging in your head.
Yeah, that's probably what you heard. Susan with a D. SL20 with a D. And I picked D.
Okay. I reckon the answer is D.
That's
All right.
D, a chariot of fire. In 2 Kings chapter 2, verse 11, Elijah was taken to heaven as he and Elisha walked together. A chariot of fire with horses of fire appeared, separating them, and Elijah was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind. This extraordinary
either
event
B or
affirmed
D.
Elijah's status as a prophet of God and highlighted God's power and
Yeah, we
authority
wouldn't
over
pass
life and
either
death.
one.
Question 9. What fruit was used as a poultice to heal King Hezekiah's boil? A. Figs. B. Dates.
I
C.
remember this
Olives.
from
D.
another
Grapes.
quiz we had.
That's
You
what I
get 10
thought.
seconds.
Because before I was very uneducated, I picked D, grapes, and everybody laughed at me. But now I know better.
Yeah, I see a trend here.
Yep, we got it. We got it this time. First time, well, me, because everybody else got it right, but me held up progress. But this time I know it's A. Gator Girl coming in hot with an A. Christopher with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy with an A. Cindy with an A. And Party Bonza with an A.
SL20 with an A. Susan with an A. And I am with an A. Straight A's again.
Ooh. Here we go.
That's A. Figs. 2 Kings chapter 20, verse 7, when King Hezekiah was gravely ill, the prophet Isaiah instructed that a poultice of figs be applied to his boil. This act, combined with God's promise, resulted in Hezekiah's recovery and an additional 15 years added to his life. This event demonstrates God's mercy and his power to heal, often using simple, natural means to fulfill his divine purposes. Question 10. What distinguished Joash from all the other kings of Judah? A. Shortest reign. B. Youngest king. C. Anointed by a priest. D. Rebuilt Jerusalem walls. You get 10 seconds.
Let's see who gets this one. Let's see. Oh. Looky at Christopher.
Oh, no.
Christopher,
No,
what
I'm
you
looking
wiggle?
I'm looking at the. Do you see the comments above? Oh my gosh. How mean.
Oh, Cindy.
I'm sorry, waiting for me, right?
Well, we're all bees on YouTube.
Okay, well, we're all bees on Rumble.
Okay, the answer is, I figure Chris would get this since he's the baby. So he's the youngest, so he would know who the youngest king was. Woo!
That's B. Youngest king. Joash, also called Jehosh, became king at the age of 7 after being hidden from Queen Athaliah, who sought to destroy the royal line. 2 Kings chapter 11, verses 2 to 12. His youth and the circumstances of his reign were unique,
Joash.
as he was protected and guided by the priest Jehoiada. Under Jehoiada's mentorship, Joash restored the temple of the Lord, distinguishing his early reign with acts of devotion to God.
Whoa.
Question 11. Which king of Judah was so wicked that God vowed to destroy Judah because of his sins? A. Ahaz. B. Jehoram. C. Zedekiah. D. Manasseh. You get 10 seconds.
I've read this and I seen it on Gator Girls movie, and if I'm not mistaken, it was on the little study guide video I showed. So you haven't been paying attention there, mister.
I have not been paying attention. Except other than the fact that for the last week I've been playing these books while I sleep, which again, some of these answers ring a bell, but yeah. This one I'm looking on people's papers. Even though the other people on my side over here have gotten it correct, right?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yep. We got a great family. That's smart. Gator Girl coming in with a D. Christopher is a D. Darlene with a D. Tracy with a D. Party Bumza with a D. Cindy with a D. Melanie with a D with and me with a D.
And SL20 with a D. Susan with a D. And I'm trailing along with a D.
Okay, the answer is his head's ringing because he listens to me. Here's me.
That's D.
Y'all be
Manasseh.
ringing too pretty
In 2
soon.
Kings chapter 21, verses 1 to 15, King Manasseh committed extreme evil, including idol worship, shedding innocent blood, and leading Judah into sin greater than the nations God had driven out before them. His actions provoked God's anger, and he declared that Judah would face destruction. Despite later repentance, 2 Chronicles chapter 33, verses 12 to 13, Manasseh's legacy of wickedness brought lasting consequences for Judah. Question 12. What did Elisha use to strike the Aramean army and defeat them? A. Thunder. B. A sword. C. Blindness. D. Fire from heaven. You get 10 seconds.
Ooh. Let's see. Oh, dadgummit. Gator Girl knows it. I thought this one would trick people.
Oh, yeah, it tricked me at first. I'm not lying.
Because when I was rereading it or listening to it, this was part of what I was listening to before I took me a nap. And I was like, really? Huh. Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that was the answer, but I got to I'll see it in the verse. I got to reread that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We got all C's, but Cindy said C, but I thought D first, but it's C.
And SL with a C. Susan with a C. I'm joining the team with a C.
So C's across the board.
That's C, blindness. In 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 18, when the Aramean army came to capture Elisha, he prayed to God to strike them with blindness. God answered his prayer, and the army was rendered helpless. Elisha then led them to Samaria, where their sight was restored. This act demonstrated God's power to protect his people and his prophet without resorting to violence.
See, on this one, I thought the sword because I knew it had to do with the army. That's why when it said it, when I was listening to it, blindness, I was like, because
I
I
know
looked
that,
out a sword.
right. There's some instances where fire has been used too, and that's why when I first saw the fire, I was like, oh crap, I can't remember. But obviously it wasn't Elisha, so.
Yep. So we got it right. So here we go.
Question 13. When surrounded by an enemy, what did Elisha let his servant see? A, a blazing fire. B, a heavenly army. C, angels descending. D, the enemy retreating. You get 10 seconds.
See, now this one's confusing because I could choose two, but I know what it says, but it could be two. It's just according to how you take it.
Well, then I would
If
think
that-
you're talking B and C.
Yeah. But Gator Girls got the right answer. But the
Well,
way
that's the one I was.
their answers is too close to the same on a
Right.
lot of these. So either one, I would say, would
Well, one
win.
shows the army and one shows progress, right? So C is showing that they're on the move, and B is just you're seeing. See, they're up there, they're waiting. I mean, so it's an action difference, but yeah, you're right. It's the same kind of thing. Sorry, technical.
Oh, no, we're just talking through it. Gator Girl with a B. Christopher with a B. Darlene with a B. Tracy with a B. Cindy with a confident B. Yay! Male with a B, but I like C.
All right, so SL20 with a B, Susan with a B, and I'm gonna go with a B.
Okay. The answer is Party Bonza with a B.
That's B, a heavenly army. 2 Kings chapter 6, verses 15 to 17. Elisha's servant panicked upon seeing the Aramean army surrounding them. Elisha prayed for God to open the servant's eyes, allowing him to see a heavenly army of horses and chariots of fire protecting them. This miraculous vision reassured the servant of God's powerful presence and protection, emphasizing the importance of faith in God's unseen help during trials. Question 14. What did the boy do 7 times before Elisha raised him from the dead? A, sneeze. B, cough. C, blink. D, cry. You get 10 seconds.
Something we all been doing.
What did the boy do 7 times before he raised him from the dead?
Mm-hmm. Something we're all been doing.
Well,
with
it's right.
allergy season.
Right. Well, that's 2. Oh, I see everybody's kind of leaning towards that, the sneeze one. Sneeze.
Gator Girl,
But
come in.
I was going to say, when you sneeze, Actually, that makes sense because when you sneeze, have you ever heard that when you sneeze, your heart stops?
Yeah.
It kind of pauses.
Hmm.
So that was a way to jumpstart your heart back then. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't even think of that, but I
Yeah.
do know that when you sneeze, that it does stop. Gator Girl with an A, Party Bonza with a B, Christopher with an A, Darlene with an A. Okay, thinking. Cindy. Tracy with an A. Cindy, real hard. Cindy with an A. Yay, confident A. Melanie with an A. And good reasoning, Dave.
Yeah, I make stuff up all the time. All right. It's like Tina logic, right? All right. SL20 with an A, Susan with an A, and I also am going with an A.
See, my logic isn't really that bad.
No, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and think things through.
Okay, here we go.
That's A, sneeze. In 2 Kings chapter 4, verses 32 to 35, Elisha prayed over the Shunammite woman's dead son and laid himself on the child. After repeated prayers and actions, the boy sneezed 7 times and opened his eyes, signifying his return to life. This miracle demonstrated God's power to restore life and Elisha's role as a prophet through whom God worked mightily. Question 15. What did Joash do to the temple that no king before him had done? A. Repaired it. B. Expanded it. C. Rebuilt it entirely. D. Decorated it with gold. You get 10 seconds.
Well, if it was Trump, it would be decorated with gold.
Right.
But I know what I'm going with, and what chat's going with is what I'm going with.
That's what I was looking at.
Christopher coming in hot with an A. Gator Girl with an A. Darlene with an A. Tracy with an A. And Party Bonza with an A. And Cindy says, yes, Tina logic. Yeah, my logic. I'm simple-minded, so my logic's the word. I don't
All right.
read
SL
into
with
too much.
SL with an A, Susan with an A, and I also am going with an A. And we're at the top of the hour.
And Cindy with an A, and Melanie with the A. And this will be the last answer for tonight. And remember, tomorrow is 1st and 2nd Chronicles, if I forget to say it at the end. Boom.
That's A. Repaired it. King Joash took the initiative to repair the temple of the Lord, which had been neglected and damaged during previous reigns. 2 Kings chapter 12, verses 4 to 15. He organized a collection system to fund the repairs and ensured that the work was done properly. This act of restoring the temple distinguished Joash's reign and showed his early devotion to preserving the worship of God.
Alrighty.
All right. I'll go ahead and sign off.
All right. Thank you. Love ya.
Love you. Good night.
Okay. Stop sharing that. Okay, everyone. Thank each and every one of y'all for being here. And I really appreciate it. Our family. I hope y'all know how much I love each and every one of you. And thank you, Gator Girl, because we've nailed these past 2 nights. Your movies has helped us a whole lot. And remember, 1st and 2nd Chronicles tomorrow is what we're going to, the short study guide will be about. And then we'll do like we did with 1st and 2nd Kings, because the study guide has both 1st and 2nd Chronicles together in one. So I love y'all, and remember, we need to pray for Betty and Steve and her son Aaron and her brother-in-law D. His surgery is April the 30th. Goldie for pending surgery. D's dad, T, for her possible upcoming eye surgery. And Darlene and her family. Bonnie and her family. Cindy, both Cindys. Keep them in your prayers. And Mel. Santa, Jared and Julius for recovery in their health. Chris for May the 6th for his procedure that's going to be going on. Carrie for his breathing. Gator Girl that she will get a move-in date and finally have her own place fast. And Tina B, keep her in your prayers, because we know how it feels to lose somebody you love. And then with family adding on to stress. Family can be stressful, but not this family. We're good. And if you would you say a little prayer for my dad? We go Friday. His appointment's at 2. And discuss his cancer treatments. I hate that word. I mean, I despise that word. But just keep him in your prayers. That he doesn't change his mind and back out, or, give us a rough time. But I love each and every one of y'all. And I will see y'all tomorrow at 8:30, same time, same channel. Love y'all. Oh, man, I about forgot. If God places anyone on your heart or on your mind, stop and pray, because you never know, and God placed them on your heart and mind for a reason. And He knows. So just keep all of our chat family in your prayers. And I love each and every one of y'all. Good night.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking just straight, one outside to say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life. sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Head down since I left town. Sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.